Welcome to Weekly Market Updates by Fliptrade Group. Let's dive into the latest financial market updates shaping the global economy in 2026. This week, global financial markets remain highly volatile as traders and investors reacted to inflation concerns, interest rate expectations, oil price movements, and geopolitical tensions. From Forex and commodities to stocks and crypto, almost every major market witnessed strong price action. So in today's video, we'll break down Forex market updates, gold and oil trends, stock market performance, crypto market movements, and what traders should watch next week. Let's start with the Forex market. The US dollar remained strong this week as investors continued moving towards safer assets amid global uncertainty. Major currency pairs like Euro and United States dollar, British pound sterling and United States dollar, Australian dollar and United States dollar experienced strong volatility due to changing expectations around central bank interest rates. Traders are currently focused on US inflation data, Federal Reserve policy decisions, employment reports, and global economic growth forecasts. A stronger US dollar is putting pressure on several global currencies, especially emerging market currencies affected by rising oil prices and inflation concerns. Overall, Forex volatility is expected to remain high in the coming weeks. Now let's talk about gold. Gold prices remained relatively strong this week as investors looked for safe haven assets during uncertain market conditions. Whenever markets face economic uncertainty, inflation risks, or geopolitical tensions, gold usually attracts investor attention. However, higher interest rates are still limiting major upside momentum in gold prices because investors continue favoring yield-generating assets like the US dollar and bonds. Traders are closely watching upcoming inflation reports and Federal Reserve comments, which could heavily influence gold prices next week. Warning demand camping for the spotchana business. Oil prices remained highly volatile this week. Global supply concerns and geopolitical developments continued creating uncertainty in the energy markets. Higher oil prices are becoming a major concern because they directly impact inflation, transportation costs, consumer spending, and economic growth. If crude oil prices continue rising, central banks may keep interest rates higher for a longer period, which could increase pressure on both stock markets and currencies. Moving to the stock market. Global equity markets showed mixed performance this week. Technology and AI-related companies continued attracting strong investor interest. While traditional sectors face pressure from higher borrowing costs, investors remain cautious because markets are trying to balance economic slowdown risks, inflation concerns, and future interest rate decisions. Any analysts believe market volatility could remain elevated throughout 2026 as uncertainty continues across global economies. Now let's look at the crypto market. Bitcoin and major cryptocurrencies remained volatile this week as traders reacted to global macroeconomic conditions. The crypto market is now heavily influenced by interest rate expectations, institutional investment flows, and global market sentiment. When investors expect lower interest rates, crypto markets usually gain momentum. But during periods of uncertainty and tighter financial conditions, crypto assets often experience sharp corrections. Traders are closely monitoring both the Federal Reserve and broader financial markets for direction. So what should traders focus on next week? Here are the key market drivers to watch. Inflation data releases, Federal Reserve statements, oil price movements, employment reports, and geopolitical developments. These factors will likely continue driving volatility across Forex, commodities, stocks, and crypto markets. That's all for this week's financial market update. 2026 continues to present both opportunities and risks for traders across global markets. The key to successful trading in this environment is proper risk management, market discipline, and staying updated with global financial developments. For more market insights and trading updates, stay connected with Fliptrade Group. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more weekly market updates.